Welcome back to Box of Lights and the Guilds of London playthrough. It's my turn. Let's see what we can do here. There's a couple of guilds I've got my eye on because what I'd like to do is get some more of these mayoral rewards. There's one here that's coming up, the winemakers, and one down here, the button makers. They're very low numbered, so they're going to disappear soon. I'd really like to try and get those resolved if I can. That one's green, so let's play this card and get a liveryman up there. That's 2. There's a chance. Yeah, there's a chance. No, that's 1, isn't it? Yeah, let's just get that down first. Let's see what we can do next. I need 4 here. Right, maybe the button makers. Let's play this card and get 4 more liverymen up. I've got 2 of these, so I'm going to pay for this 1 cost with this 1 card. Get 4 more liverymen. Okay. In the guild hall, and possibly this. I think that's all we can do for now. Let's see what happens when the Beetle does his thing. Right, we'll draw 2 cards. Let's hope for something good. We've got a purple and a red. Alright, let's see. Draw 3 cards for Boris. Blue, anchor. Is here. Green, cross. Yeah, we wanted to see that. Good, there's 2. Halfway there on this one. I don't think I've got the right cards. Proper shame. And the red compass. Okay, 2 here. That's alright. The Beetle resolves. Let's go back to the guild. 4 points to Boris. Puts him on 15. And the Beetle heads off to number 8. Button makers. Yeah, are we going to be able to get it? Don't know. Round 4. Button makers is tough. We need 6 here. Ah, man. Yeah, that's not going to be doable, is it? And I didn't get any green. Alright. We definitely want to play this. Get a liveryman to the plantation. We need 2 here. And we're at the end of a dark grey round. So Virginia's going to resolve. I'm going to struggle to get 2 up here. Oh man, that didn't work out, did it? Yeah, this was a bit of a mistake really. And this is where you don't want to get too carried away playing cards too soon. I should have left it in my hand and waited to see what I drew. But as it goes, I think we've got a result here. Because we could move the Beetle, but I don't want to. I'm going to use these 2 cards to pay for this card. No, wrong one. For this card. Which says spot an unresolved guild. Spot this one. Resolve it at the end of the round, even if it doesn't have enough pawns on it. Okay, so all I need to do is get 1 pawn on there. So let's do that. That's the one I'm spotting. Which of course means it's going to move the Beetle. Anyway, I'm going to use this purple one to put a liveryman here. So I've got majority. As long as Boris doesn't pull a purple. So it's a bit of a risk, isn't it? Yeah, maybe that's too much of a risk. What do you think? I can't. Yeah, if I had another card. Shoot. Yeah. Mistakes happen, guys. Mistakes happen. In fact, I've already made a mistake. This has got knocked out of place. This is where the Beetle should be. This is number 6. Not number 8. Yeah, the Beetle should be here. Okay, so let's do this. will pay 2 cards to spot this this tile. Okay, and we'll move a liveryman in here. Now draw 2 cards. Okay. Everything else is alright, isn't it? Yeah. Boris goes, draws 3 cards. Okay, let's see. Purple. Yeah, good job we did that, right? So that's purple. Boris is placing one here. Red compass. So bottom right to top left, looking for the first red compass. It's here. Ooh, careful, careful. And then yellow up here. Now let's resolve. Okay, because we're in a laurel-leaved, even numbered round. 1 here, 2 here, we need 4, 3 here, we need 4. So this one's looking a bit dodgy. And this one we're going to resolve because of this card. No second place for Boris. And we get a master, 5 victory points. We look at 4 mayoral rewards and we get to keep 1 of them. Okay, button makers is ours. Good job. Phew. Takes us up to 9 points. I thought I had an unlucky draw, but no, it was actually a lucky draw. Right, let's see. Can I take 1 victory point for every neutral liveryman, 7 for having no liveryman in the guild hall, 3, 5 or 7 for having 3, 5 or 7 liverymen in the guild hall, and then playing 2-player rules, so ignore this one. 1, 2 or 5 victory points for for 3, 4 or 5 different types of guilds we control. I like this one. Let's take this one. That feels like something I can do something about. Okay, that one's resolved. Yep, that's it. And then plantation. In the solo rules we say if there's no liveryman on the plantation tile, remember growth phase, dark grey, Boris wins it, gaining 7 victory points. Yeah. If you've got 1 liveryman on the plantation tile, no one wins, but Boris takes 2nd place, 3 victory points. If we've got 2 or more liverymen, we win it, and we gain the 7 points. Boris gets nothing. Let's do that. 7 points to us, and we flip it to Ulster now. And would you look at that? We've temporarily stolen the lead from Boris. And these 2 liverymen go back in the supply. Okay, let's resolve Beetle. That's going to be 4 victory points for Boris here. I told you the lead was going to be short-lived. 19. Place 16. Still good. And the Beetle's moving up to this one. Yeah, that was definitely a bad decision putting that liveryman here. Never mind. Let's move on. This is tough now. I could move this liveryman. Not that I'm that bothered. I'm going to lose. Yeah, no, I'm not going to lose. I'm not going to lose. I could potentially still claim this one. I'm going to lose this. I might actually do nothing and draw 4 cards. Let's do that. Let's do that, because these are good cards actually, and they can combo nicely, depending on what we get. Alright. Okay. That's actually okay. Alright. Let's move on. Boris draws 3. 1 green, 1 blue, 1 yellow. 1 green, 1 blue, 1 yellow. 1 green, 1 blue, 1 yellow. Let's make that harder. Obviously we're at the end of round 5, so this isn't going to resolve. Let's go back to the supply. Boris gets 3. Do 3's up to 22. And this goes to number 14 down here, the Brewers. Okay, that was round 5, so now I'm round 6. Tough decisions now. I like this one. I'm going to keep hold of this. Get the plantation moving. Company Hall might be useful. There's actually something else. I'm just wondering whether I could go for Horners and Ivorists. 1, 2, 3. This one would have been nice. If I move 3 liverymen, I can draw more cards. This one lets me make blues wild. I don't really have enough. Let's do this. Let's use 3. Let's move 3 liverymen into here. 1, 2, 3. That'll resolve. Now let's use... I've got 1 liveryman left. Let's take second place here. Let's see how this works out. Save these 2 cards. Draw 2 more. Blue. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Okay, Boris goes. 1, 2, 3. Blue, blue, red. Blue, blue, red. Blue. Blue, blue. Red. I'm just going to put another one here. I didn't really want to lose this, but never mind. Okay, Boris gets this one. That's 4 victory points. I get second place because I had a liveryman here. Okay. I'm actually going to put this over here on the Guild of Solo Board Gamers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's taking a bit of a lead, but I get a neutral. And that may be useful. No, because Horners and Iris is going to resolve. We've got 4 liverymen here. We need only 4. But I can replace Boris's with a neutral, which is going to deny him second place. So second place is not going to get earned. I'm going to win the 4 victory points. I grab a card, and I can move a master or liveryman. 4 points to me. Excellent. Well, I'm actually going to move one of these here. His goes back to the guild hall. And this one I'm going to move down to carpenters and woodworkers. I'll take my 4 points. This goes to 20. This one goes back in the supply, and I get to draw a card. Green. Okay. That worked out right. And I think that's it. There's 2 here. Yeah, let's resolve the Beetle. 2 points for Boris. And this is going to tile 16. Oh, that's a bad idea. Let's move it down here. This one's going to disappear next turn. Is that better? Or the plumbers? Plumbers. Plumbers. This one's adjacent, so that was quite nice to have. Adjacency gives you extra points. If I put it here, I lose plumbers. Yeah. I don't want to lose plumbers, do I? I'm going to put it here. Oh, there's 4 here, 3 here. I haven't got enough. Yeah, I'm going to keep it here. Tilers and bricklayers. Alright. Never mind. Alright. Boris takes his 2 points and we move into round 7. Join me next time.